fights. Whereas if we look at the other hand here for Team Road to the Top, TRT, they're definitely going to be paying a little bit more attention towards the Urshifu to ensure he's able to sustain as long as he can in team fight and dishing out as much damage as he can for Team Road to the Top. So ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be the game. We're going to be having the Zora here at the jungle area. And together we have the Urshifu. What do you call this? This is the Kupfu. Kupfu.
Yeah, so I mean, looking at the lineup right here as well, right? On the left side, Zeraphic Gaming has that Sobble ready, ready to go. But that is a stage 3 Pokemon. They have to try to scale him up as fast as possible compared to what Road to the Top have. They
That's
are
take some
a little
time.
bit of they are going to be a faster scaling Pokemon. They're going to have a lot of mid-game control moving forward as well. So the objective of Zeraphic Gaming is to get the Sobble up ASAP to Inteleon and try to capitalize as much as possible.
Yeah, that's true. I have to agree on that. It's going to take a little bit of time when you have a double evolution Pokemons here on your end. Meanwhile, we look here at the top lane. I don't foresee any takedowns happening anytime soon because we're looking at 4 sturdy Pokemons from both ends. So we have the Chansey together with, I think what's the other one they actually have? They have the Chansey as well as the Lapras over on one end, and also going up against the Squirtle. Okay, not really, but then going up together with the Cable here. So they're still going to sustain, of course, with the assistance coming up from the Urshifu as well as the Zoroark to the top lane here. So basically it's quite a balanced lane at the top lane. If any takedowns were to actually happen, it all boils down to the amount of damage output coming up from in between the Urshifu as well as the Zoroark. But of course they're going to disengage and return back to the respective jungles to get more leveling and more for themselves. Meanwhile, giving a little bit of intention here for the middle is going to be the Umbreon against the Slow over here through the middle. Little pokes. I mean, you don't see much happening here. Just reducing their health a little bit.
Yeah, but you see two defenders going back and forth. That is not a fight that the Umbreon really want to take
Not
against the
entertaining at all.
Yeah, but however, on the top side, RT is trying to go a little bit of an aggression coming in, trying to focus, but Zeraphic is already in the water stage, so they have to be. But at the same time, Zeraphic is not fully skilled as well. Aries going in for Bochi. Bochi might be a little bit of trouble, slashing him straight right down for the first KO.
That was a little bit off position over there, but giving a little bit of space for the Urshifu to clear out all those one here on the central area. Meanwhile, with the Sweetie, Inteleon is already online over here. Squirtle is now currently at Warrior mode. Still not yet. The Blastoise doesn't have Unum anymore. His damage output going to be sufficient here. No, it does not. He managed to actually grab himself with the barrier to regenerate a little bit of HP over here. Try to do a little bit of screening to prevent them to actually go in for more scoring. But here comes the Zoroark here, dashing and slicing here over the eye, and they managed to actually take down the Lapras coming on from Team Road to the top. And they're going to continue this engagement here at the top lane here with Urshifu jumping on and pinning down here. They're going to jumping in. Oh, Zoroark's going to survive, and Urshifu's going to be the one taken down instead in the hands of the Blissey.
Alright, great catch coming in from the slow roll, just catching the Urshifu just at the very last moment before he exits the fight and just, trapping him there. The rest of the team just zoned him down. But Aries right there was the main damage dealer and just doing all she can right there to just take out as many Pokemon as possible. About 2 Pokemon is on the top side while the rest of the team focusing down on the Registeel. And right here, Zeraphic Gaming has the number game. I believe this Registeel is going straight right to them.
Oh no, this is going to be bad for Team Road to the Top because taking down the Registeel actually gives you advantage in terms of your attack and special attack buff. So when you pair that up together with the Zoroark, that's going to be really, really painful together with Inteleon. So I think now is not really the good time for Road to the Top to actually go for any form of engagements. They have to play a little bit safer because they're still holding on to this buff for themselves. So, but right now, if you look at the scores, it's very, very close against one another. 107 to 125. There's not much in between them. Meanwhile, they try to make an escape over here together with the Lapras. Aries down to less than half HP. Of course, a little bit of recovery coming on from the Wigglytuff for the end. And they're going to go in for the Regieleki attempt over here at the top as they were not able to actually get that Registeel at the bottom. This could be the advantage they're looking for here in this part of the match.
Yep, they already got control on the top side as well. Why not take the Regieleki and add some more pressure, having a 6-member on their team to push Zeraphic Gaming back a little bit more. And this is the pressure that they are looking for, and this is probably our first 5v5 team fight right here on the top side.
Yeah, this could be an opportunity for Zeraphic Gaming also to make something happen because they also have Hydro Typhoon being utilized as well, hitting up on 3. But would they be able to actually capitalize on that to do enough follow-ups from there? Yes, they were able to actually do so as well. It's going to be a 2 KO streak in the hands. It's going to be 3 for this Zoroark. He's chasing down down even more, going up for the chase. Is he able to find one? No. Again, the Umbreon managed to make his way into safety with the Urshifu, Lapras. We have the Blissey as well. Lola Ninetales returning back into the game here. But instead, the one getting the goals, getting the points in is going to be Zeraphic Gaming rather than Team Road to the Top, which has a 6-man advantage earlier on together with the Regieleki.
Great turnaround coming in from Zeraphic Gaming. Big Hydro Typhoon coming in from the Blastoise and allow Aries to go 1-2 knockout, slashing back and forth, taking 3K under her name and just pushing them back, getting the score that they needed and get the edge back that they want.
Yeah, I was just about to say that the moment they got the Blastoise, I think that was going to be a big opportunity for Team Zeraphic Gaming, and they took advantage of the situation. They actually positioned himself in between, tried to catch up as much Pokemon as possible coming from Team Road to the Top with the Hydro Typhoon. They were able to actually do so here. He comes into lockdown here. Alola Ninetales getting sliced and diced here in the hands of Aries, using the Zorwar, but this time he needs to make an escape. Unfortunately, he gets hold down here in the hands of Umbreon, and they're going to be taking 3. Lapras is going to be the one taking them down, and it's going to be 4 for him. 4 KO streaks for the Lapras on the side of Road to the Top. This is the turnaround that they are looking for instead of Zeraphic Gaming at this point into the game.
Yeah, Road to the Top got the advantage, won that fight, but the rest of Zeraphic Gaming is coming back out. Regirock going straight right to Road to the Top as well. They're going in for the push. NT in a very bad position, going straight right down, and they are on the chase.
Well, they're definitely going on the chase already. Oh, this is going to be huge. Wow, needing a bit, but then the damage is not there. Instead, it is going to be the Blastoise getting down together with the Wigglytuff over here. It's a 5v2 situation here. No, it's going to be a 4v3 instead with Umbreon gets taken down over there, and it looks like Road to the Top is able to actually take the lead here with the points 227 to 195. This is definitely going to be a very close one, Moonboy. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it.
Yeah, for sure, Flava. I mean, look at the level department, right? Yes, Road to the Top have a little bit more of an edge after taking down that Reggie, but it's a really close game coming in. 195 is to 227. It could be still anybody's game, and it's probably going to be down to the wire, down to the final Rayquaza. But this Regieleki is going to give that winning team an additional edge in that final fight.
Yeah, I do feel that it's quite unfortunate in the previous engagement that despite the Blastoise actually having a great opening with Hydro Typhoon, but there was not enough follow-up from his teammates. And the thing is, the teammates was not even in position to actually do any form of follow-up over there. So I do believe that he was actually in a position where he has to use it during that time, because he knows that he's going to be using it once again before the Rayquaza attempt, but not really this time anymore, because we're only 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the game. But I think he was at the time where he really needed to defend the goalpost, not really trying to take down anyone coming on from Team Road to the Top. But right now, both teams, this is going to be the chaos that they're looking for over there, and definitely not the time for trolling coming from Team Zeraphic Gaming, because right now they're on edge. They have lesser points compared to Team Road to the Top. And here comes engagement. Here comes the jump as well. Come from the Moonlight being utilized as well. He will jump on it. Is damage really there? There goes Hole coming from Slowbro. This will happen. And then it's going to be the Hydro Typhoon by the Blastoise. This time it is a much better trade-off coming off from before, but still not enough for them, as we have a 3-man takedown coming on from Team Zeraphic Gaming and 2 coming on from Road to the Top right here. It's a 3v2 situation, leaning more towards Team RT instead of Team Zeraphic Gaming over there. Will they be able to actually take it on by having the Pokemon number advantage compared to the other side? Wigglytuff jumping in together with the Moonlight here, but he does not have the damage to actually go for any more takedowns over there. We do see the Blissey holding on to that damage. It's going to be getting it. It is going to be. Oh no, it's going to be in the hands of Zeraphic Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. They're the ones here with the Rayquaza, and they're definitely looking forward to be dunking some points in the face of Team RT.
Wow, I mean, that was a great fight coming in. Yes, RT won the fight just before the Rayquaza spawned, but that leaving the Italian open, having the Clefable there to just taunting them and just keeping the Italian out of the blue for that final snipe onto the Rayquaza. Yes, Zeraphic Gaming won the Rayquaza right here, but they're still behind on points. They have to start scoring right here to turn this around. 1 more minute on the clock. Could Zeraphic Gaming turn this around? 100 points in.
Yep, that's 100 points for them, putting them at 295 over here, and looking for more. Inteleon tried to go for a little bit of scoring, but they get screened out by the Lola Ninetales here, together with some members coming on from Team Road to the Top. 45 seconds on the clock. There is ample amount of time for both sides to do a little bit of scoring. We do see the Umbreon here at the bottom lane, and meanwhile, Zora here all tries to unite, but unfortunately gets taken down before able to utilize it at any much here over there. Force Rapids being utilized over. Here comes Jump coming from Slowbro, trying to stop any form of scoring attempt. defense coming on from the Lapras or even the Blissey here at the bottom lane. More screening, 22 seconds on the clock. It's all defense coming on from both sides right now, and it seems that from road to the top, they are marching forwards to the left side of the field here, trying to get a little bit scores, but the top lane is still ongoing, Moonboy.
Yeah, on the bottom side as well, there's a little bit of scoring. Could they score? NC, one man holding three men down. Four more seconds on the clock. And there we have the interrupter once again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the closest game we had yet today. And I believe it's going straight right to Zeraphic Gaming in a very close lineup with NC holding three men down on the bottom all by himself.
That is a close one. I feel so bad. So bad for Team Road to the Top because they were really pushing in on that last few moments of the game right there. Tried to go in for scores, but then the screening coming on from team members from Zeraphic Gaming was a little bit too much to handle. That push coming on from, well, basically they have the slow roll, they have the blast stars as well. They can actually disturb the animations and more. At this point, I don't think they actually had a Zoroark. I think Zoroark was actually down, so he was able to come back at the last few seconds of the game. It's a very high cooldown, but the only one who can actually do this is only going to be Urshifu. Will this be problematic for Team Road to the Top as they don't have much on their end to be able to take down or respond to this Decidueye on Zeraphic Gaming's end?
Yeah, for sure, right? Like you have to try to stop the Decidueye from those snipes or like those range attacks moving in. Decidueye does have a really wide range with the Spirit Shackles as well, so they have to be really careful and try to pick Ares off as fast as possible, and try not to allow her to scale as much as possible. Chobak going in for the offense, and look at this aggression coming in from Zeraphic Gaming.
Yeah. So I guess there's a short pause going off.
Well, so it looks more well-rounded compared to what Road to the Top have. Yes, they have a really solid lineup, but they have, like what you said, they have to answer to the Decidueye.
Yep, that's true. I think I like the part where you also mentioned about the Rayquaza attempt as well, because that will particularly happen right here. Oh, look at this. Sprinting through, stealing all the citrus berries coming on from Team Zeraphic Gaming. Naughty little calamity on that Lapras. Wow, capitalizing on that mobility, just sweeping through like nobody's business. What a play.
Yeah,
I'm very happy the observer caught that.
Really sneaky right there, but LY immediately going in for that 2 KO scoring and having a really huge advantage on the top side as well. Zacian is not yet level 5, she's not yet skilled fully, but on the bottom side, they have the numbers advantage. They got a little bit of a pushback on the bottom side as well. But Chobak is not gonna rest, he's going in for the Mew, knowing that the Mew is the most teen Pokemon on the top side.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to see how well this Mew actually plays out in the game now. Has a 100% pick rate before this. I think the reason being is because the other teams during the group stage, I think the elimination rounds previously, before they come to the playoffs, they were not able to have a good read on what are the drafts or the kind of play styles that their opponents actually play out. So when they arrive here at the playoffs, they have a better understanding, and that's why the Mew ban actually comes out only at this point in the competition. So coming back into the whole game over here, we do see that Team Road to the Top having the lead here by having 46 points compared to Team Zeraphic Gaming not being able to score anything right here. Oh, here comes this kind of and here's a body block there coming from the Clefairy. Very good time up here. Chobak with the Zacian and top lane. Oh, here comes a strike from the Urshifu. Has the advantage of trying to make an escape. Grabs one berry, doesn't get the second one. It's going to be the hands of the Wartortle, giving the opportunity for Urshifu as a Wartortle and Mew just go a little bit of scoring here at top side, giving room for Zeraphic Gaming at the bottom end instead. With the likes of the Decidueye, Slowbro, we also have the Sylveon as well.
Yep, great pressure and dive on the top side to not allow the Zacian to get any point of skill. And Clefable finally at level 5 right here. But looking at the level department, it seems like, Road to the Top have a little bit of advantage coming in. LY moving really well on their Urshifu. And that might be, if the Urshifu scale any further, that might be the turning point that they need, or the key piece that they need to take down Zeraphic Gaming.
Yeah, but of course, if we look at Team Zeraphic Gaming side, the highest level is actually the Decidueye here. So basically, we have higher damage over there. Look at that, shooting it off. Missed out a little bit on the Lapras, but it's okay. Gonna go in for more later on after this. Lapras, despite being low in HP, still moving forward. Gotta be a little bit careful over there. Meanwhile, Lapras slicing and dicing, hitting off on the opponent, but not be able to do much. Look at that, the light screen together with the solar beam coming in from the Mew as well, but no one gets taken down over yet. Everybody looking still quite healthy, trying to get this range, still giving them an edge over here. The ones getting it is going to be in the side. It's going to be the Lapras getting the last hit in. Now this is going to be advantage for Team Road to the top to actually get a little bit of attack as well as special attack on their end. And they're going to march forward here, taking down to, it's going to be 2 in the hands of Mew. And it's going to be yet another for Lapras as well. Wow.
Wow, great push coming in from Road to the top, right? Like knowing that that is going to fight, backing off, get a little bit more healing from the berry and come back stronger. And with the Hydro Typhoon to initiate everything else, knowing the right side, there's only that knock-knock available for them to dispose. They took advantage of that, having the extra Unite move to take them down as fast as possible, gets their score down and put Zeraphic Gaming on the back foot this time around.
Yeah, gotta watch out for this Lapras. I mean, I've been using a lot of Lapras lately, but Water Pulse, I mean, like, okay, there's ways to use about it because it's a very conditional ability where it requires you to actually utilize it on more Pokemons around you, so you can actually have more damage and more pulses on your end. So it's a little bit weird, but if you get that right, you can actually dish out really huge amount of damage. So they were able to actually secure the Regiseals just now, giving them an edge in the team fight, and now they're going for more. They have the Regieleki on their end, pushing forward to the top lane this time about, but tries to make it escape. Zacian is able to do so, does get a little bit shield, but Urshifu manages to dish up enough damage to go through, penetrate through all that shields and go in for more damage. And it's going to be a 3 KO streak, a triple takedown here in hands of Urshifu, and definitely not something that you would want, especially going up against Team Road to the top, as giving way for Urshifu to have more experience for him right now as he's at level 11 together with the Blastoise.
Yikes, the amount of sustainability coming in, or the amount of sustain coming in from Road to the top is just insane, right? With the Lapras just going front and just defending and blocking every single shot, yet still staying alive, with Mew on the back foot, throwing down Solar Beam to deal so much damage to the opponent that they have no choice, but they can't pick a fight against their opponent. Even though it's knock-knock, it's not going to be doing the trick for Zeraphic Gaming.
Oh, this time about, Regirock is going to be the bottom. This time, we'll see if... I think this is going to be beneficial for both sides. They're looking for the buff for the defense and special defense come from both sides here. Here goes the drive. And use up Hydro Typhoon. This time, he's going to hit up on 3. Is N4 from behind? He's going to be rapid speed utilized, chasing down on the Clefable, and he's going to be taken down as well. Zacian tried to make an escape with the Sylveon here, not be able to actually provide any form of support, and which makes it Zacian is going to be down coming up from there. And Trumon's down, creating a 5v2 situation over here. Zacian's going to be back right now and waiting for 2 more seconds for the Slowbro as well as the Decidueye, leaving a lot of space for the Road to the top to actually get this Regirock at the bottom lane. Now the team's defense, special defense is going to be increased for a very short time, giving the opportunity to approach the next team fights for their end.
Yeah, so I mean, that was a really good chain of Unite move coming in from Road to the top, right? Hydro Typhoon into a fanciful firework, and the rest of the team just dive right into them and just take Zeraphic Gaming out one by one. And there's no way to fight. Take out their Zacian, and there goes their front or their Vanguard attackers coming in as well. Zacian diving straight right to Bochi, and Bochi managed to get out there alive. But right here, Zeraphic Gaming have a really good positioning on the Regieleki. Can they sustain it? Truba going straight right down to the Mew as well, and right here, Road to the top, able to turn this around. Ken, a little bit of trouble, going straight right down, as rest of Zeraphic Gaming has no choice but to retreat off right here. Road to the top managed to turn this around and get, and I believe they have a really strong position onto the Regieleki. Also, Decidueye going straight right down. The Fable is all that left, and oh no, Slowbro being stolen. The Regieleki being stolen by the Slowbro as well, as the Delphox takes them straight right down. LY taking this Regieleki all by himself.
Yeah, I think this is, despite them having the Regieleki, they can't do much because it's just going to cleanly get taken out by Team Road to the top over here. And I think this time, compared to the previous game itself, Road to the top definitely has a clear advantage in terms of the number of points they have for their end. And we're waiting for the next few more seconds before Rayquaza actually appears in the game, and that's going to be one of the major objectives for both of these sides. Now for Team Road to the top, they have to be careful. They have to prevent, they have to screen out Team Zeraphic Gaming from going for any Rayquaza attempts. And they also have to ensure that none of the members from Team Zeraphic Gaming are naughty enough to actually try to get any goal points in through the top or even the bottom lane at any point during that 2-minute mark over here. Immediate engagement coming up from Team Zeraphic Gaming with the knockdown being utilized as well. Down to half HP is anymore in here, but then we see the Blastoise jumping off from the back line. These are all there, and it is going to be, once again, Delphox actually getting the hit in and taking down and it seems that immediate surrender coming off the opponents. Are they allowed to? I mean, my apologies. My first. No. The thing is, this is the first time I see a surrender happening in. We never saw a surrender in ACL. We never saw a surrender in the West or East.
Probably muscle memory, right? Probably muscle memory.
Probably. Yeah, that caught me a little bit off guard. So Rick was. It happens. It happens. I mean, we have to be honest. We all play Pokemon Unite. The moment you see that happening, you're like, okay, guys, that's it.
Yeah, but I love the movement coming in, right? The movement coming in from Road to the Top. The whole macro.
There's no way out. This is going to be the final game. The winner for this particular game will become the winner of the best of 3 series match. Will it be Team Zeraphic Gaming, which is currently on the purple side, or will it be Team Road to the Top, which is on the orange side? This is the game right here. We have our Kukfu here on the jungle area at the top side. We also have, basically from both sides, it's going to be Lapras going up against Buzzworld. A little bit of assistance on the jungle area at the current moment. So it's 2v2 situation on jungle. Meanwhile, with the bottom, also a 2v2 situation coming in from both sides.
Yep, so Zeraphic Gaming have to realize in this particular laning phase, right, on the top side is the weakest part of the field. They have to start going in and try to take down as much points, as much Pokemon as much as possible, because on the top, there's not much kind of offensive firepower coming in from Road to the Top. But on the bottom side, they have to be really careful with the panicking. And right here, they have to not allow them to get a Braxton as fast as possible.
Yep, that's true. I just want to check back. Was it Genkai who actually used the Blastoise earlier on for game number 2? So this time he's actually utilizing the Lapras instead and giving Calamity the Blastoise, because he is actually the Squirtle now.
Yeah, so I mean, we saw Genkai on the Blastoise previously as well. As long as it's going to be Blastoise, it's going to be really scary. And right here on the top side, Zeraphic Gaming with the Aries up to the top side as well. They're applying a lot of pressure onto Road to the Top.
Yeah, I guess it's still dreadful in both hands, I would say, over here. Meanwhile, as usual, Aries need to pay attention to this particular trainer over here. He's forced to be reckoned with here in the game. He was just about to say they're going out battle against the Combuskin, but he's going to be the one taken down instead. That's going to be first takedown in the hands of Team Road to the Top. Quite unfortunate for the Urshifu. Giving an opportunity for it to have a slight edge here in the game. Despite it being a Combuskin, he was able to actually do wonders here in the game. Meanwhile, the top lane being a little bit aggressive as usual. Chewberg on that Buzzwole. Whew.
Yep, and there, Bochi managed to get the steal from the central area from Zeraphic Gaming. And, having that additional EXP is going to be bringing him a little bit further. As right here, as we see from Road to the Top, Blaziken is already at level 7, while Aries is still a level 6. Urshifu, that might make a big difference.
He's not done yet. Going in for Genkai.
Yep, Chewbacca going in for Genkai. Genkai able to survive off that one. And I believe, it's going to be a retreat coming in from the Buzzwole.
Yep, and this time it's going to be a little bit troublesome for this Blissey, but he managed to take one of the Citrus Berry for himself, and he's down to half HP. But then, this is going to be a little bit screened here from the Elder Gods, but he's going to make his way down to the bottom lane instead, giving way for the Blissey to actually escape through the middle area over here. Meanwhile, the bottom lane is a 3v2 situation, 3 siding towards Zeraphic Gaming, leaving the defense in the hands of the War Turtle. He's able to do so, no problem. I think, but a little bit assistant by the Blissey here, of course, waiting for Delphox, as well as I think that is going to be the Blaziken, provide a little bit of assistance as Reggie still appears here at the bottom lane. Here comes the jump, hitting off on 2 on Zeraphic Gaming side, and the one's getting it is going to be in the hands of the Blaziken instead, giving the edge in terms of attack and special attack coming on from the side of Road to the Top. And they're going to be getting that takedown here on the Buzzwole. Making him down. Here comes the push, coming from their end, Road to the Top.
Right, Road to the Top is not allowing Zeraphic Gaming any rest as well. They're just going in for the offense. LY really low out there as well, trying to score that 40, backing out with the support of that Blissey. Genkai might be a little bit of trouble, but the War Turtle, just Calamity pushing him out of the way. Genkai might be going down off this one, but Zeraphic Gaming is not going to be pushing in the fight. They might be rotating on the top side, but Road to the Top is not allowing them any breathing space with Blaziken on the middle, ready to strike.
Yeah, the Buzzwole was definitely not happy getting taken down earlier on, but the moment he returns back into the team fight here at the bottom lane, he was able to do wonders and screen out the enemy members from Team Road to the top from pursuing even further through these bottom lane. In the meantime, Calamity down low HP, surfs his way out, getting a little bit of shields from the goalpost here, but instead it is going to be a counter-attack coming on from Team Road to the top. They managed to take down on the Intellion, and now they're still going on for the chase on Slowbro, but they don't have enough on their fray to actually do even more to take him down. Gets Citrus ready for himself, use of the surf, a return surf coming off from War Turtle as well from the right side, but he does still have shields for himself. The damage output is going to be nothing now. He still survives through on the left side. It's going to be the Elder Gods here with all the fireworks being utilized as well. There's not much recovery coming on from Team Zeraphic Gaming, and they're still holding on as well. Shankyu is going to be making an escape, but Slowbro still holding on, still staying on in the lane, screening out as much as well to prevent the team members from Road to the Top to do any more scoring on them.
That was a really good hold coming in from Zeraphic Gaming. Like, having the Elder Gods, allowing them to sustain, allowing NT to sustain a little bit more of that fight. Even though there is a fireworks, but they got off the firework range and then survive a little bit more of that as well. But look at the level department. Yes, Urshifu just reached level 10, but on the right side, another 40 down coming in from Genkai, and the Blaziken is already at level 11. Road to the Top is so far ahead with Reggie Ice available at the bottom side.
Yeah, that's definitely something that you would not want to happen, especially when you have the enemy cores having such a huge level difference against you. But Chuba currently in position, he was not able to do anything. He was in constant lockdowns over there with all the rapid spins and all damage output follow-ups coming on from the teammates of Team Road to the Top. Oh, you got something. Rapid spin coming in from the Blastars as well, but then the damage output was not really there. It is going to be a huge win there for Team Road to the Top as they get the Regis as well as getting more and more takedowns upon the team members from Team Zeraphic Gaming.
Wow, I mean, that was a great fight coming in, right? Yes, Road to the Top have that great position. They take down two Pokemon away from Zeraphic Gaming. But if you guys realize, from the middle, the Lepros Express managed to push them down. But right here on the bottom side as well, Zeraphic Gaming going in for the push. Skills going in left and right. Blaziken gets one for himself. Aries might be a little bit of a trouble right there. Basso gets another trade off that Blissey. But it seems like Road to the Top having that Pokemon advantage and forcing Zeraphic Gaming to retreat off that fight. The Road to the Top rotating straight right to the top side. They won that Reggie Lackey.
Yeah, I'm just looking at non-stop surfs being used here. I mean, look at the big wave of surf coming on from the Blastoise, just driving team members from Road to the Top away from the goalpost, prevent them from actually getting that shield buff from them from time to time. So, man, that was an insane battle despite having the advantage for Team Road to the Top. But Zeraphic Gaming managed to push them out of the area and getting some points in for themselves. But still, Road to the Top is still leading on here with more points compared to the opponents here, and they are definitely going to be getting this Regieleki as there's no response coming on from Team Zeraphic Gaming and is going in for the push. Now they have an option. It's either they fold this Regieleki to actually go in to score some more points on this tier 2 goalpost at the top side, or they can actually try to push the other one on the bottom side, and that's going to be by the Blastoise instead. And this time they managed to take it down on the Elder Gods here, looking for another, and they will be getting on that Slowbro as well. No response from any other members as Intellion goes down as well. It's a 2v5 situation at the current moment, and big points being dunked by Road to the Top at the top lane.
The firepower of Flava, the firepower coming in from Road to the Top is just so much to deal with. Literally, there is like the downfalls and there's the Blaziken just shooting fire everywhere, and there's nothing that Zeraphic Gaming could do. Yes, they could tank a little bit more, but those counter and initiation coming in from the rest of the team was just too good for Zeraphic Gaming to deal with. Zeraphic Gaming have a good positioning onto the Registeel, gets the Registeel, but the eye is on the prize. We're reaching straight right to the final stretch in about 5-second time. Who has to get, Zeraphic Gaming have to get the Rayquaza or it's game over.
Yeah, they do have a slight advantage here for Zeraphic Gaming because they do have the buff from the Registeel right now as they approach the Rayquaza attempt right now, and they need to get it. They know it. They have quite a number of gap between their points against what Road to the Top has to offer here, 71 to 305. Now, being in game, they don't actually know exactly how much points they have. They will just be being told on whether or not they have a huge lead or they have a huge loss over here. But based on the response here, they definitely need to make it into a win over here. But I got to be careful. Road to the Top, they do have the Blastoise over there with the Hydro Typhoon driving in together with the Surf. Is he going to be utilizing that stop over here? is not able to actually utilize at any point, right? It's still in constant lockdown for him. So getting pushed down all the way to the right side here. And they are going to lose out the Blaziwall as well as the Blaziken for both. And 1-to-1 trade-off here. It's a 4v4 situation. Going off for the chase down here. Survivability. The Berserk. Oh, Hydro Typhoon hitting up on trees. They're going to fall from here. Yes, there will be. They managed to take down on the Inteleon. Chasing down the Slowbro on the left side here as well.
Wow.
Preventing any form, preventing the Rayquaza right now.
Yeah, that was a great push coming in, great telekinesis coming in from, or even a slow beam coming in from NT to slow, or even deny or cancel the Hydro Typhoon coming in from Calamity. But this Blastoise is just holding them off really strong as well. Take a look at where the Lapras is right now. It's on the flank once again with the Lapras Express, dashing in with the Lapras Express as well, knocking everyone out of position and just diving straight right in. Blaziken gets one off the Buzzwole, gets two on the Elder Gods, and they're chasing Ken down with the Inteleon. And there we have, ladies and gentlemen, we've rode to the top, taking out 4 men off that fight and dashing straight right for the points.
Yep, they don't need the Rayquaza. They can score just fine without them right there. Look at that, 100 points over and over again coming out from Team Road to the Top. Basically sealing the deal here in this game number 3 against Team Zeraphic Gaming. What an intense play over there. Quite unfortunate for Zeraphic Gaming as they're all clumped up together when Lapras was actually utilizing his Unite move, the Lapras Express. So basically multiple Pokemons from there and actually got hit by it, and then it would jump up in the air, giving an opportunity, a big opening for Team Road to the Top to do more follow-up damage from their end. You have with your Blaziken, you also together with Delphox, all your team members, they're just raring to go, because that is definitely go time.
Yeah, but we have to give props to Genkai, right? Genkai is constantly on the flank on Zeraphic Gaming. Like, yes, they have Calamity there to hold the rest of the team. 4 men, and you realize Genkai is always on the top side. Yes, he missed one Lapras Express at the very start of the final stretch, and he's able to rack up and get back that Unite move and just go for the flank and allow the rest of the team to capitalize off that as well. So, but Zeraphic Gaming is just so behind the whole game in terms of level and firepower, which Road to the Top did so much better in that department.